Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you what to do if you need to disassemble or manipulate the internal structure of your Canon Pixma printer. This particular model is the E3370. If you don't have this exact one, not to worry. This video should also be able to help you out a little bit, as they all do seem to be very similar on the inside. So this should be able to help you if you need to fix something or replace a part on the inside. I'll show you what you need to do for that. So what you want to do, first of all, we're going to check the ink cartridges. For this part, we will have the printer plugged in, but then we will unplug it later on and I'll show you how to open up your printer fully. So once your printer is plugged in, you can switch it on and the system will start to come on. And once it is fully on, we're going to open up the front cartridge. So just locate this little latch here and you're going to want to pull down on this. Now, when you do so, the ink cartridge is going to slide into the middle, and make sure not to touch it whilst it's moving, as this could result in breaking anything. Of course, as you can see, a lot of these components are made of plastic, so it's quite important here to be careful not to push anything too hard, as it may break, and you may have to spend more money on new components, which of course no one wants to do, especially with a mid-range component like this. You don't want to spend any more money than you have to. So we're just going to have a look in here and you can see that everything looks okay. No components are broken. So this is what it should look like if you're looking into the printer. If you want to remove the cartridges, we also have another video detailing exactly how to do that. So feel free to go and check that out. But this is what they should look like. This is a pretty good condition machine. So this looks great. Now what we want to do before we move on, we want to just close this latch here, and that will allow the cartridge to go back into its standby position, ready to print. And before we move on to the next step, you want to just turn off your printer like so. And make sure you wait until the flashing light stops completely before you move on to anything else. Otherwise it may interrupt the shutdown process and break any of the components. So now you can see that the light has stopped flashing. We're just going to unplug as well and hold the power button to drain any remaining power that may be in the machine. So you'll see that the light flashes once with the power disconnected, and this is just to drain the power completely, and now there's nothing left in the machine. So we're just going to flip around the printer and have a look at the back. And now we can see the back of the printer, and as you see here, you have a couple little screw holes. Now these two here are what you want to look at if you want to completely take the printer apart. But for the moment, for the purpose of the video, I'm not going to do that. I just wanted to show you where they are. So those are the two screws that you want to take out if you need to adjust the internal workings of your printer. If you want to have a look at the scanner, we'll just turn the printer back round again. And once you've done so, you can go ahead and open the scanning tray and remove anything that may be in there, like so. And if you just want to have a look at the internal workings, you can see that everything is clear, there's no blockage. If there was something that may have fallen in, then you would need to adjust those two screws to open this tray and take anything out. There is another way to get in there, but it's a bit more dangerous and you could end up breaking something, including the glass tray, which is quite important to make sure that this stays clean and doesn't get damaged in any way. Otherwise that may affect the scanning quality of this printer. So that is how you would monitor this section of the printer. I hope this has been quite useful for you if you need to maintain or change your printer in any way. If you did feel like this video was beneficial for you, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave any feedback down in the comment section below if you want us to do anything or cover any other content in our next videos. And I hope you have a good day. My name is Pat. This is Printers with Pat.